Hi, good morning. I hope you're having a good day so far today. So for me today, plant care day and stuff, so I'll give you a quick update on how the plants are doing. I also want to see if I can get the pothos. I don't know what type of pothos it is, but it has like speckles and stuff on it. I'll show you it later no matter what, but I'm gonna try and get that little guy into a new container because I have one for it now. I just don't know if I'm gonna be able to because I just gave it water the day before yesterday, and it might be a little bit messy if I do that, but I still want to try because I have the new container. It's also cleaning day today for me, which is gonna feel so nice when it's done. The other thing, it's really severe weather today, so I'm gonna try to get the video mostly recorded and stuff before that gets here, so it might be a little bit shorter than normal. Just in case the power goes out, I want to make sure that you have a video for tomorrow, but hopefully you'll still enjoy it. And also today, something else is I will be starting a new project. I haven't decided if it's crochet or knit yet. I'm kind of thinking about crochet first, honestly, because the crochet hook is already out, but I don't know yet. But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to say good morning, and I hope you're having a good day so far today, and I'll see you in a little bit, most likely after I take care of my plants, because I just want to give you a quick update today and hopefully get the pothos into a new container. Well, that didn't take any time today because I took care of these guys yesterday. So this is the main tomato plant where every single one of my other tomatoes that I currently have came from. They have a lot of root rot, unfortunately, so I did have to trim their roots quite a bit. They still look like they're healthy, which is good, and they do have quite a few tomatoes still, which is very exciting. They do have also a lot of healthy roots as well, so it's not all just root rot, which was good. So yeah, this is my little main tomato plant. I think they're getting better, and again, I can't believe how many tomatoes they still have. This is my sriracha pepper seeds. They are doing so amazingly well. I cannot believe that they're onto their third set of leaves. I took the top set of leaves off of this plant because I want to see if it will be able to branch out, because when you do that they're shorter but they get more full, so I want to see if that will be okay at this stage in their life. It is okay. I'll do that to most of the little guys in there. These are the dill. They are all doing very well also, which is amazing. The little petunia that's in here, yes, there's only one little petunia left, unfortunately, but she is doing amazing and starting to get her second set of leaves, so I think this little one is actually gonna be okay, I hope anyway. And then back here are the orange bell pepper seeds, and those things are so healthy this time, which I am so grateful for, because yeah, last time they didn't make it, but this time they're doing good. These are my little cactus seeds that have sprouted. It's still just the two little guys, but they're doing well too. These are the pothos that I am currently propagating. This is the type of pothos that I want to move into the new container, whatever this is. But I am propagating these guys, and they're starting to get roots, like really healthy roots, which is good. This is the tomato stem that I'm propagating just in case this guy doesn't recover very well from the root rot. So no matter what, I'm gonna have a new little tomato plant. We'll see if they propagate and like it in water, and if they don't, I can move it into soil. And then over here are the colorful leaves, and they are actually so healthy. These are the ones in soil, and these are the ones that are in water, and yeah, I cannot believe how healthy they are. I am so glad that I trimmed them a couple months ago, a month ago, I'm not entirely sure, but this guy is actually starting to flower, and yes, I am gonna let it flower because last time I was able to get some seeds from it. The plant that it came from is still healthy, so I am gonna let it flower again, but the fact that it is flowering in water is absolutely incredible to me. And then over here, these two little guys are doing great. This is my propagated ficus. This was the top of the tree, and then we have Mallory over here, who is also doing really well still. She's still liking it over here. I am thinking about moving these two to the window because the sun is around a lot longer now, so I am thinking about moving them back to the window, but I don't know because they just seem so happy over here. I haven't decided yet. This is the other little one that I propagated at the same time as the other one, but this one has been in the window and been so happy. It's definitely been enjoying it over there. That's why I'm thinking about moving those two back to the window because yeah, this little guy has definitely been happier over there versus over here. And my string of dolphins are still enjoying their new home, which is very good. I did lift it up just a tiny bit so that way they would face forward when they're hanging instead of sideways. And also it just kind of makes it a little bit nicer having that little guy just a little bit higher. So yeah, I did do that. This is the same type of container that I am going to be moving the other pothos into. I moved this little guy I think about a month ago at this point, maybe a little longer, I'm not sure, but they are so healthy in here. They even have a leaf that's pretty much completely white. That is amazing. So yeah, they're growing new leaves over here. That leaf is not gonna last very long, by the way, but yeah, this little guy is growing new leaves and enjoying their new container. So I'm gonna move this little guy into the same container, and hopefully me watering it a couple of days ago will be okay. I don't know. I also have these pothos that I propagated last year and they didn't really grow much, but they're starting to this year. I don't know what's different besides them just being a year old, but it is so cool that they're growing now. But the last plant that I wanted to update you on real quick is I think it's an orb plant. Again, I'm not sure what it is, but they do have the bugs that I can't pronounce. I'll write on the screen. I think it's on this side what they are, but they do have those bugs. I've been treating them with bug spray and stuff, and it does seem to be less, which is good. But they do, yeah, they do have those. And they did have really bad root rot last week too, which was really not great. That's why they only have 3 leaves currently. So yeah, they're kind of struggling a little bit, but honestly, I think they're recovering, so they might be okay. But yeah, there's the plant update for the week. In just a little bit, I think I am going to try and get that pothos into the new container. We'll see how that goes. The other reason why I really want to get this little guy in their new container early is because I'm going to be vacuuming, and even though I do have the mat out, like the planting mat that I use to catch the soil, I have a feeling it's still going to make a mess. It does feel like they have a lot of water in here, so this is going to be very messy. So yeah, this is going to be interesting. This is the container that I'm using, by the way, and I'm going to put quite a bit of soil in the bottom because this container is much bigger than the other one that they're in currently. Let's get you out of here and into your new home. And if you know what type of pothos this is, please let me know because I have no idea. Good thing I have the mat down. Oh, they have really, really healthy roots. That is so exciting. Wow, those are so healthy. Yay. That makes me really, really happy. I need to add a little bit more soil, but they are in here. Having them just been watered is actually kind of nice because I don't need to add any after I get all their soil in, which is really weird. It's gonna feel like I'm forgetting a step, but it's kind of nice that I don't have to. All right, is that enough soil? And by the way, I did try and fix my hair. I don't know what's going on with it. After I wash it, I just let it air dry, and it decided to do whatever this is. So I did try and fix it, but I know it's still a little bit, you know, different than it usually is. This is just what it decided to do this time. I don't mind it. It's just, you know, different. That looks like it should be good. I can always add more soil when I do give them some water if they need it, but they're in their new container and that went surprisingly easily. But here they are. They're in their new home, and yes, they do have a decoration in here, so that's what they look like in their new home. Hopefully they like it. I think they will, considering how healthy their roots are. They should get used to it very quickly. And all the mess that I made was contained into this tray, so I did really, really well. I am going to add this soil to the back into this little one's container, so hopefully this doesn't make a mess, but it should be okay. I don't know. Let's see. No, we're good. Perfect. No mess. Of course, there's no mess right before I need to vacuum. If I wasn't going to be vacuuming, it would be an absolute mess, but because I am, it's perfectly clean, but oh well. I'm just grateful for the fact that it went easily. But I'm gonna put these guys back on the shelf up there, and then I'm gonna get my room vacuumed and finished cleaning, and then I will probably see you when I either knit or crochet later on today. I still haven't decided which one I want to do, but yeah, I'm gonna put these guys back home. All right, everything is all cleaned now, and it feels so good. I even, which is kind of amazing, I was not planning on doing this today, but I cleaned my window and my bedroom window too. But yeah, my room feels amazing because I also got that done, and I did decide what I am gonna be doing for the next project. It is gonna be both crochet and knit, but what I'm doing today, I'm working with the gray yarn first, and I have already started a little bit because I wanted to get the first few rows done. I'm gonna be knitting a little square, and we're gonna be making a bunch of these, so we're not just making one. It's gonna be until the ball of yarn runs out, but I'm not just gonna be knitting the squares though, I'm also gonna be making granny squares, but for right now, I'm gonna be starting the knitting because I need to see how big this square is gonna be, because I want to try and make the crochet ones the same size. I know that they are definitely not gonna be the exact same size because one is crochet and one is knit, but I want them to be as close as I possibly can get them to be. So I need to make the knit one first because I can't see how big that one is until it's finished. When I have all of them made and all of this yarn used, I don't know what it's gonna be. It might be another blanket, or it might be a pillowcase, or what else could I make it? A scarf even. What else could it be? It could be literally anything, but I am gonna sew most of them probably together into something. But I just know that I want to make a bunch of these little squares because it's one of my favorite things to actually make because they are so fast to make. And same with the granny squares, you can like make them so quickly. But yeah, for today, the main thing that I have done is get my plants taken care of, which you saw, and the little pothos in their new home, and my room clean, and it feels amazing in here, especially having the windows done. I seriously was not expecting to do that or how bad they were. I really do not understand how dirty they get, but they do. Maybe because I only clean them once a year, that could be, but it doesn't make any sense because like it should be fine with all my plants. But because of the rain, it has honestly been kind of a calm day. I am still trying to get the video finished a little bit early just in case we lose power later on before the main storm gets here. So I am recording and knitting a little bit, like quite a bit, earlier than I usually do, which is honestly really weird. I think I'm gonna try to get like halfway done with the square today, but I wanted to say, even though I don't show you literally every single one of my plants, that would just take way too much time, honestly, because I talk about them too much, so the video would be just ridiculously long if I did. But just because I don't show you everybody every single time, that doesn't mean that I did not care for that plant. Every single one gets the same amount of care every week. Some are just a little bit more difficult and need way more attention than others, like with the root rot or needing to be trimmed more often, and others just like the pothos in the center. That little one really rarely needs any care. My aloe plant up here, she is almost 10 years old and she really does not need any care at all. So just because I don't talk about them doesn't mean that they don't get care. It's just I like to give you updates on the ones that, you know, a lot of changes happen with, because you honestly never know what might happen, and if they're struggling, I like to let you know that, you know, maybe they might not be around for much longer, but also if they are struggling, if they're getting better and stuff like that. So that's why I show you some plants more than others, in case you were wondering why that was. And also this little square is gonna be so cute. This is the biggest section actually that I have knit with the gray yarn, and this color is so pretty and it's so soft feeling. There are 25 stitches on the needle, by the way, in case you're wondering how big it is, and these are size 8 knitting needles. These are my favorite knitting needles. I have had, this is my third pair of them. I broke the other 2 pairs because I left them on a floor and I stepped on them, and because they're wooden, they broke. So I did not learn my lesson the first time, so I had to get a second pair, and then I did it again. So yeah, now I do not leave these on the floor, as long as I remember. Sometimes they're on the floor, honestly, but now that I have a basket for the yarn and they're on an actual shelf, I shouldn't leave them on the floor anymore. And they're not the easiest knitting needles to find either, so I need to be really, really careful with them. After I do this row here, I'm gonna count and see how many rows we have done so far today, and if it's half, then I will finish knitting for today, and then I'll finish the other half either later on today or later on. Let's see here, how many rows have we knit? Which side's the front? This side, I think? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, wow, that's exactly half. Okay, because I'm going to be doing 24 or 25 rows, so that is exactly half. Wow, good job for me. But anyway, this is what the little square looks like for today. It's so cute and tiny, and this yarn is so squishy, and it's just like, it's so soft. I love this yarn when it's knit. It is a lot more messy knit versus crocheted, which is weird. Like a lot of the fluff flies off of it. Like there's a piece floating around right here. A lot of the fluff flies off of it a lot more when I'm knitting versus crocheting, which is really weird. I do not understand that at all, but I do prefer it knit. I prefer the way knit feels in general, honestly. But yeah, that's gonna do it for the video today. Hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, hopefully I will see you tomorrow as long as we have power. Otherwise there might be a day without video, but I hope that there will be. If not, I'll do like a post or a little short or something, but not like the full video. So there will be something, but just in case the power might be out, you never know. But yeah, that's gonna do it for today's video. So I hope you enjoyed it, but way more importantly, I hope you have a good day today, no matter what you get up to. If it's a lot or a little, it doesn't matter. I just hope you have a good day. And as for the rest of my day today, it's just gonna be pretty calm and just kind of enjoying the thunderstorm. And as for tomorrow, I don't know what I'll be getting up to yet because of the storm. I don't know what I'm going to be doing, but I will be sure to give you an update on the maple tree tomorrow to show you how the little one did outside, and hopefully also the tomato plants will be able to go outside tomorrow. I don't know. It might be too cold, honestly, after this storm for them to go out tomorrow, but hopefully they will be able to. But I will give you an update on them no matter what. But again, though, as for today, I just hope you enjoyed the video, and thank you so much for taking time out of your day to spend it with me. And yeah, I will see you tomorrow with the next video. Bye! Thanks again so much for being here. I'll see you later.